This stone surface has been exposed for thousands of years, yet the marks carved into it appear deliberate, controlled, and anything but accidental. The scale alone suggests a level of planning that should not exist at this point in human history. These cuts are sharp, consistent, and repeatable, qualities that imply more than primitive experimentation. 40,000 years ago, the world was cold, unstable, and unforgiving. Yet these structures were already old, slowly disappearing beneath layers of time and earth. According to accepted history, nothing like this should exist before the rise of agriculture. But at 40,000 BC, the timeline does not continue. It fractures. And what lies beyond that break was never meant to be remembered. According to mainstream archaeology, human societies 40,000 years ago were small, mobile, and technologically simple. They lived in temporary camps, relied on basic tools, and left behind limited material traces. The surviving artifacts from this period are mostly stone blades, scrapers, and hand axes. These objects are presented as evidence of a slow, linear progression of human skill and cognition. The environment itself is considered a major limiting factor. Constant migration was necessary for survival, leaving little opportunity for permanent construction. Archaeological conclusions are drawn from fragments, bones, tools, and traces of habitation. Dating methods are used to place these finds within a carefully constructed chronological framework. Complex societies, according to this model, only emerge after the invention of agriculture. Permanent settlements are seen as a prerequisite for large-scale building and organization. Everything before this moment is classified as pre-architectural and pre-civilizational, a long prelude to what history defines as civilization. This interpretation is widely taught, peer-reviewed, and supported by decades of academic consensus. It forms the foundation upon which modern understanding of human history is built. Within this framework, advanced construction 40,000 years ago is considered impossible, not because it was never imagined, but because it does not fit the established timeline. And for decades, that conclusion remained largely unquestioned. The first contradiction does not arrive with a headline. It appears quietly during a controlled excavation. What emerges from the ground does not match the age of the surrounding layer. The sediment beneath the structure is undisturbed, compact, and clearly stratified. Its depth suggests a timeline that extends far beyond the accepted historical window. The stones themselves raise further questions. They are shaped, carved, and intentionally positioned. Their precision implies planning, coordination, and knowledge previously thought impossible. To resolve the anomaly, scientific dating methods are applied. The results do not narrow the uncertainty, they deepen it. Among researchers, the reaction is restrained and cautious because confirming the data would challenge the foundation of early human history. Similar structures begin to appear in different regions, always buried, always deep. Each discovery suggests construction during a period assumed to be purely nomadic. When these sites are plotted together, a pattern begins to emerge. They are spread across vast distances, yet share common structural features. This distribution suggests shared knowledge rather than isolated coincidence, and it marks the first clear fracture in the official narrative. From above, the landscape appears empty, vast plains shaped by ice and wind, stretching beyond the horizon. But this emptiness is deceptive. Beneath it lies evidence of planning, not survival, but intention. Hands shape stone with practiced precision, each movement controlled, repeated, learned. This is not experimentation. It is skilled labor, shared and coordinated. Seen from above, the stones reveal order, angles align, distances repeat. These patterns only exist when someone plans beyond the moment. As the soil falls away, the edges remain sharp. Time has buried them, but it has not erased their design. They were placed with care and with purpose. Modern instruments confirm what the eye already senses. Measurements repeat, ratios match. Chance disappears with every recorded number. At night, firelight reveals something unexpected, calm, controlled. A space meant not only to exist, but to be experienced. Above them, the sky follows a pattern older than memory, and below, stone mirrors stars. Alignment across earth and sky suggests knowledge passed down, not guessed. The circular form leaves no room for improvisation. Radial precision demands shared rules, agreed meanings, collective memory. Tools evolve in sequence. Each refinement builds on the last. Efficiency replaces improvisation, a hallmark of organized societies. Water is not avoided, it is guided. Channels shape flow, turning landscape into infrastructure. Symbols repeat across stone, abstract, deliberate, consistent. They are not decoration, they are communication. Across continents, distant sites echo the same logic, not copies, but variations of shared understanding. Daily life unfolds without urgency. Tasks are divided, order replaces chaos. This is stability, not survival. Woven materials require planning ahead, time invested before need arises, a society confident in tomorrow. Storms arrive, cold returns, the structures endure, designed to outlast seasons. Years pass, then decades, then centuries. The stones remain unchanged. Layers accumulate above them, each one sealing a moment in time. Deep below, the date settles far earlier than expected. At dawn, the site stands silent, not abandoned, but concluded, as if its purpose had already been fulfilled. Then the climate shifts, ice retreats, water rises, balance begins to fail. Stone disappears beneath sediment, not destroyed, simply removed from reach. Nature reclaims what was once ordered, paths vanish, structures dissolve into landscape. People move on, groups fragment, knowledge disperses with them, complex tools fade from use, simpler solutions replace inherited mastery. The timeline collapses inward. What came before no longer fits what comes after. What remains is absence, a quiet gap where explanation should be. Entire layers are missing, not eroded, simply unrecorded. Some artifacts refuse classification, too advanced, too early. Data contradicts data. No adjustment resolves the conflict. The boxes are closed, stored away rather than explained, half revealed, half hidden. A reminder that discovery does not guarantee understanding. Morning light returns to the stones. They offer no answers, only presence. The past stretches further than labels allow, and fades where certainty ends. What we know remains intact. What we don't may matter more. Some histories are not forgotten. They are simply buried deeper than we expect.